This is a fast-paced Doors-like game where the story is about you, the player, facing your mistakes, sins, and failures, all under God's grace. See what I did there? Grace was made by the Farting Feud. No, we are not going to talk about any controversies at all. Obviously, yes, I'm going to talk about Simon, but we're just going to ignore what he did for now, for just this video only. Anyways, here is the complete story of Grace. In order to start, we need to go back in time. November 19th, 2001. Simon Frederick Finkelschitz was just born. Alright, you know what? Maybe not that far. September 25th, 2024. A Roblox developer by the name of Simon227G made an idea that would soon change his life forever. You see, around that time, the Doors genre was almost a copy and paste of each other. Each fan game looked almost the same, but with a different coat of paint. Except for a few, like Doors on Budget and
Di Luchan al Office.
So Simon decided to take it into his own hands and make a fast-paced parkour Doors game. But it wasn't until October when we got our first look of the game. And clearly, this is not the Grace that we know. In fact, this clip was sent in after we saw a preview for the Grace that we all know and love. And over time, we get to see how Grace turned from this to this to this into this. And Simon continued to work on the game up until... Now, Simon thought that this game wouldn't be as popular as he imagined it would be. Because previously, Simon has made a bunch of games before, and barely any of them got recognition. So why should this one? Until the player count kept growing. It started off at 50 players, and even 500 concurrent players. And then it eventually reached 10,000 players. And as if it couldn't get any better, YouTubers started covering it. Creekcraft.
This is Grace is what it's.
Hey there, Creekcraft.
Why does my eyeballs look like that? Why does my mouth look like?
Mwah.
I don't know. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Sketch. And even 8-Bit Ryan.
One more try, you know, freaking.
I didn't even know he made Grace content, and each and every one of them had something positive to say about the game. And after Simon saw the popularity of Grace, he didn't wait no time. He began working on more updates, because this is the first time in forever that one of his games got this much popularity. None of his other games got to the point that Grace did. And so he opened up Roblox Studio and began working on the... This update brought the mechanic of modifiers and a handful of brand new entities. And after this release, the fans loved it. And clearly Simon did too, because he would even work on the game during school. And after he released the full update, which was the Fruits of March update, he thought it wasn't enough. He didn't really feel satisfied with that update. So he began working on the... This update brought Grace to a whole new level. Grace wasn't just another Doors fan game. It feels like its own separate genre compared to the rest of the fan games. This update brought not only a bunch of new characters to the main game mode, but also 2 new separate single player game modes that were completely different from the main game. And this update brought so many players and the game just kept growing and growing. But that wasn't enough. Simon wanted to make another big update, and so he began working on the story. And even though this took way longer than the Spread the Love update did, this update brought so much content from new entities to new domains to new game modes. It was insane. And it's crazy to see how Grace went from this to this. Yeah, this is the same game. And it really looked like Grace was at its peak. Until the day before the April Fool's update, a big controversy broke out, and it eventually led to Simon calling it quits on Grace and canceling the project for good. And he decided to make it go open source for the community, for us. And as I'm recording this, there is no follow-up, no big apology or announcement for anything. And that wraps everything up for this video. Grace went from a cool doors idea to one of my favorite games of all time, and eventually ending in an ironic way. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that this video took so long. I wanted to get this video out the same day as I'm recording this, but the editing style is not letting me. Anyways, that's all for today. Love y'all. Take care. I'll let you know if any updates goes on with the Grace server with open source. I'll let you know. Anyways, see ya. Bye. Ugh.